Hello, everyone. Welcome to podcast 39.
Where does the time
39.
go?
39. I know. I looked at it. I'm like, wow, we're like almost at 4 years.
That was the birthday I just celebrated. 39 plus 20, though.
Yes, you had a birthday this week.
I did.
This is
Happy
true.
birthday.
Yeah.
How was your birthday? Did you do
It was
anything?
amazing. I went for 90-minute massages. It was really good.
Highly
Yeah.
recommend.
Yeah,
Highly
it's
sounds
really
like
good.
expert.
Highly recommend.
Mhm.
Fantastic. Well, I'm glad you had a good birthday.
Thank you.
And then the next year is a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exciting though.
Is it?
You can start
No.
planning the birthday trip already.
Yeah,
It'll
we've
be a
been thinking about
rager.
it. Yeah. Thinking about it.
Well, welcome to March. Like the last month has flown by. We were kind of talking in the background before we started the show, and there's so many things happening right now. We're at the busy part of the season. There's no weekends off, and everything is just on top of one another. But lots of masters has been being done across the country. I think BC finished their tournament masters qualifying. Alberta's finished their teaching masters qualifying. It's kind of just like all over the place. People are getting into those national teams.
I mean, this
Yeah,
is what we're
it's
always
crazy.
gearing up for,
Everywhere.
right?
Yeah. It always feels like the whole season we're like the beginning, nothing's really happening. I don't know if you guys, like some people are like, oh, the season starts in September. I'm like, the season doesn't really feel like it starts until March. Like that's when everything just kind of goes. But
I think all our brainstorming too, like all our ideas are like in full force now. I gotta say, I really enjoyed the boys podcast last week.
yeah, we might need to do that.
Yeah,
We might need to make our own categories of like top 10 blind rankings and pick 3 cut 5s.
it was enjoyable to watch.
It was. I think one thing that would be really cool to do too with it is like if we were to do it, have each of our like so if you and Megan and then maybe we have one other lady or something, and everybody do their own and see how they compare at the end. That would be pretty cool too, instead of doing it like. But yeah, it was. Tim's been planning that for a couple weeks, and he has a couple times messaged me and been like, "Okay, look at these lists and tell me what else needs to get added to them and what else should we make a list about." But he put a lot of work into coming up with them. I think he made like 20 different lists.
You could tell, could tell there was preparation there, which was great.
Yeah.
But super enjoyable. The whole field, the whole concept, really quite enjoyed it.
Yeah. What else do we have going on? Youth Challenge Nationals coming up in Edmonton this week. So flights start coming in on Monday. I know there was some of our guests that we had requested or asked, invited on tonight that are gearing up for it. And they had to pass today just because time is too busy and they have practices and leagues and things going on before they come. But we're looking forward to hosting in Edmonton. So I know I'll be there the majority of the week when I'm not at work. That's kind of where I'll live, is the school and the bowling alley, but it'll be a lot of fun. So
hosting it at Bonnie Doon or
hosting it at Bonnie Doon. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So that one, they bowl, I believe, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then we're having a little shindig with the bowlers Saturday night. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then
with the vibe of a tournament down at Bonnie Doon, like it's just next level.
Yeah, Bonnie Doon always puts on a good one. And they're always just so willing to take on whatever we ask of them. And like, I always know that if we're asked to host a provincial or a national, I can go to them and be like, hey guys, you want another one? And they just always take it. So that's always really nice for us. And then we have open provincials in Alberta and in many of the other provinces kind of around the country are doing their final open provincials this week or next weekend.
Yeah.
So you and I will be down in Red Deer for ours.
We will be, yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be a lot of fun. This year, Alberta has put in the stepladder.
That's right.
So it'll be the first year that we're using that format. So instead of doing the 5 round robins, we'll do 4 and then have a stepladder finish. So that should make things a little entertaining on the Saturday for sure. And
I can't think, did anyone else do just round robin? I think everyone did stepladder. Did they not?
I think Alberta might have been the only one that did the team format. Like there's other provinces that just do the qualifying, like Manitoba and I think Quebec. And then there's Alberta does like the teams, you qualify out of your zones and then they play. And I think we were the only ones that just did a straight round robin. Because Ontario does the step ladder. BC, I believe, also does a step ladder, right?
They do, yeah.
Yeah. So
Newfoundland kind of has a combo, but yes, they have a step ladder as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. It'll be our first year kind of doing that out here. And so I think it'll be a lot of fun. But
That's exciting.
yeah.
I love
but
it.
yeah, something new. Why not try something new? But that kind of brings us into our topic a little bit of today's show, which is all about Open Nationals. We have some of our provinces that have already qualified for Open Nationals. Some of them even a little while ago. Quebec is the first team we're going to chat with tonight, and they qualified back at the beginning of February. So they've already had their team solidified for almost 2 months now, and then still another 3-month wait or 2-month wait before we have nationals down in Newfoundland. So we can bring them in and get kind of their insights. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hi.
How are things going? Congratulations on making your open team.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why don't we start? Do you want to tell us a little bit about who's on your team? What does that kind of look like this year?
Okay, well then I'll go. Yeah, so we have the three of us. Then we have Maude Rondeau.
Mhm.
And then we have Erika Duhamel. And then we have Catherine Lafortune, which is a rookie this year, which I'm looking forward to playing with her and showing her what a adult national is. So yeah, it should be fun. Like she's been to like Youth Challenge and stuff like that. But yeah.
So she would then be one of your younger ones on the team? Is she like kind of new to the adults?
She is the younger one, yes.
Amazing. Some fresh
That's exciting.
blood.
Nothing quite like your very first Open Nationals. It's so good.
It's so good, especially in Newfoundland too. She's
Yeah.
gonna have a lot of fun.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm biased, but
Yeah.
yes, I agree.
Just on that note, just because I'm always curious, where were your first nationals for the Open, Vanessa?
BC.
BC.
2011, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sophia.
Mine was in Newfoundland. It was in 2022.
Amazing.
and mine, I was in Gatineau in 2013, I think, 2012, 2013.
12. Yeah, we hosted.
2012, because that was
2012.
my first Open
Rings a
Nationals
bell.
too.
Rings a bell.
Yeah, because back then I was bowling for Southern Ontario.
Okay.
Oh
My team had won against Tri-County, I think that was like, and then we ended up in Gatineau. So I'm like, oh great, just across the river. I wasn't too happy about that, but hey, it was fun.
Amazing. Tracy, where was yours?
1992. Unfortunately, a long time ago.
Where was it that year?
I feel like it was like, what is the bowling alley that ends with Orleans?
Ends with Orleans or
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Is it?
in Ottawa
Oh.
maybe?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it
it was
was
like, is that
Ottawa.
Ottawa?
It was
In
Ottawa.
Orleans. Yeah, in Orleans.
And for Masters, it was 94. And that was in Saskatoon.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Nice.
I always just like knowing.
Legend Trace.
Yeah, I always just like knowing when people went for the
I
first
love
time.
Mhm.
So you guys qualified back in February for your team. How,
Mm-hmm.
like, what kind of format do you do for your qualifying?
It's an all-star.
Okay.
It's an all-star format, so it's it was 14 games spread over 2 days, so the weekend,
Mhm.
and top 6 makes the ladies team. Top 9 qualifies for a team. And then we have a step ladder for top 3 for singles.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then, so your top 3 for that step ladder would have been Chantal, you, and Erica? Is that the
Yes.
step ladder? And then who ended up winning the step ladder?
Chantal.
Oh, amazing. Like, I feel like I knew that. I had it written down that Chantal was team single, but then I got a little concerned because I didn't see the stepladder part of it. I just saw the team. I better
Yeah.
clarify
I
this.
did see the step ladder, and it was a great match.
Thank you.
It was a good match.
It was
It forced a
nerve-
second game, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It was
Yeah.
nerve-wracking. It was nerve
By 2.
by
It was-
2.
Yeah,
close,
what a
right?
what a match.
Wow.
Obviously, as a spectator, I was like, this is
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
so entertaining.
Mhm.
But
oh, I enjoyed it.
knowing
too.
how
It was-
stressful that is.
Yes, it was very.
It was so stressful.
You guys were
I
rock
wasn't-
stars though.
Thank you. When I wasn't like playing or like getting ready to play, I was just like by the stands, just on my phone, trying not to
Don't
watch
look, don't
anything. I was just there like, no, focus on something else.
Blinders on.
Mhm.
I was like, no, I don't want to see.
You guys
No,
do
it's
it
great because I know the
pretty-
two of you are some of my favorite athletes to watch because like you're so intense on the lanes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
every single time, like I could feel all of the energy inside of me. I was like, yes, let's go. Every time you guys were throwing a shot.
It was something else. It was something else. Forced the second game by 2, and
Yep.
then Chantal won by 2. So we finished on a tie double. But
Yep, it's true.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was.
it was something else.
It was. It really was. Yeah.
Well,
Like, I always
congratulations to both of
enjoy.
you for
Thank
your
you.
singles performance. Congratulations to Vanessa for being on this
Thank you.
team.
Yes.
What are you guys looking forward to the most moving forward to nationals in Newfoundland?
George Street. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Which is
Uh,
always followed by, oh gosh, I'm never going to do that again.
Always,
A
always.
couple of years later, hey, Chantal, we're going. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, just like seeing everyone and the competition like side. I've always liked bowling against everyone else, right? Like the team like is amazing, and like the energy like is just way up there. It's amazing.
You guys have had very similar teams the last few years, right? Or like it's kind of been 4 or 5 of you each
Mhm.
year that are consistent amongst it. How do you think that like helps the team or benefits your group as you move into the nationals?
Well, we all kind of know each other. Like we're almost playing like the same leagues, or like
Right.
majority of us. And even if, yes, some of us like are still qualifying on the same team, it's very rare that you'll get the exact same team. So I'm kind of looking forward because we qualified for me like years ago. It's only 2 months or a month and a half, but it feels like it's so far away. And then we're having national like 2 months.
Still so far away.
Yeah, so far away, right? So I feel like you kind of know your team, but you don't get to practice like now. So yeah, just start practicing, get together, because the first thing you know is that it's done. Right. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to playing with the ladies again. And at the end, we're like, we never know if we're all gonna bowl together again. And yeah, we end up being like 3 or 4, same as last year, or like 3 from the year before that. So yeah, just looking forward playing together in the competition.
Mhm.
Yeah. I feel like being able to have that consistency throughout the years, it kind of allows us to almost like have a little bit more security within the team in a way. So we feel a little bit more like grounded. Like we know who we're playing with. It's not like a surprise to us. Of course, there's going to be surprises coming out of provincials, but like we're only maybe 10 or 11 competitors on the ladies side. So we can look at the standings and go, oh, okay, so maybe this person is gonna tie its place or throughout. But we've known each other. Like I integrated the group in 2022, so I've been a part of the mix of ladies for 5 years. So just being able to have that for 5 years straight and know that, okay, these are the ladies that I'm playing, 1, against for provincials and 2, with at nationals. I think it just gives us like a boost of confidence to know that we're going to be solid when national comes. I feel like that's
it's like you're a well-oiled machine because you've gotten so used to knowing like everybody's little quirks and being able to create that chemistry year in and year out because you have that history. When it comes to qualifying, I know you guys qualified in February. Are you finding that the extra time, even though it's a bit of a wait, are you able to put that to use? Maybe develop some of those team dynamics, or do you prefer maybe having it later? What are your thoughts on when you qualify?
Well, like we have a Facebook group, like a messenger, and we like the next day or like within like the next like week we start like talking and planning and all of that. But like right after the open, like provincials, it's like I have zero motivation like to bowl for about 3-4 weeks. I'm just like, why am I bowling now? For nothing, because it's like in June. So that's when I'm gonna have to gear it up a notch, like, and say, okay, it's in June, like smarten up and just practice and yeah.
Is it a timing thing, and that's why you guys do qualify in February? Has it always been that way?
I feel like it's always been pretty early for us. I don't remember a time where it's been later. Even me being a part of like with my dad, I've kind of always known a little bit about everything. So I don't feel like it's been later.
No, and it's like at some point trying to fit that weekend in between like Masters and YBC, and so that weekend fit. And we also had for a long time like no grants or anything, right? So it allows for a little more time to fundraise and plan for it without getting in the end of master season, provincials, like all of the other tournaments. So once you find that weekend that fits in the whole bowling schedule, we just kind of stick to it. Yeah,
stick to it.
Like we were saying before we got started, is we were talking about how packed the schedule is, right? Like it seems like you have nothing for a couple of months, and then out of nowhere, every single weekend there's multiple big events on the go. So scheduling can definitely become troublesome, to say the least. That's for sure.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing for your fundraising? Is this could you plug it? Give a little plug for some fundraising?
Well, right now we don't have anything set in stone. No. Usually the years priors we've done some like gift baskets, so like alcohol baskets. So it's basically a draw. I'm sure I think that's what we're gonna do again this year probably. We've been kind of
or we might like not do a fundraiser just because we got some like funding from the Regroupement Québec, which is a like
provincial federation.
There you go. Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that links duck pin, but not the States one, like the Quebec one. 10 pin and 5 pin together. So
okay,
that's excellent.
I think it depends on the year, how much we get from funding, and then we kind of work it out after. So right now we don't have anything set in stone.
Right.
Yeah. It also probably depends where you're going also, right? Like some provinces are a lot more expensive to get to than other provinces, and just depending on the timing. Like I know when we go to Newfoundland from Alberta, we often will fly out a day early because flights are so hit or miss of whether or not they're actually going to get in on time. So often we'll fly out on the Monday, even though nothing happens until Wednesday. Like, and then you need more funding because you have an extra hotel and you have
Yeah.
you're flying on a Sunday
Yeah.
or a Monday instead. Like there's so many things that go into it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
While you guys have all of this time as a team, like I don't know about you guys or Tracy, even your team. My team, from the time we qualified to the time of our provincials, had 2 days that we could be all together as a team, because it's like this one works weekends, this one works during the week, this one is bowling leagues these nights, this one bowls leagues those nights, this one has kids who's in hockey. Like just trying to get 6 professional grown adult women together, and the coach that we just basically tell, like, hey, come on, Henry, we're going now. But trying to get 7 of us in the same place at the same time was absolutely outrageous. It was like an escape room in itself. Like that was the team bonding, trying to figure out the puzzle
Yeah.
when we could all get together. Like I don't know if that's anybody else's teams, but
Oh yes, it is.
Maybe that's the
Like we're all
actual
the
reason
same
we start
boat.
qualifying so early, so we can have enough time to try and get all together.
Even that.
I feel like we're on the same boat for that.
Yeah.
We all have different schedules. I know that personally I'm on a like 7-day-a-week schedule, and then some people have like the weekends where they can move around a little bit. Some have evenings. I don't. Some have night shifts. Or some others it's
And the lane's availability too, until like the leagues are over, like in the evening, it could become a little tricky.
yeah, it's like you can
yeah.
practice between 4:45 and 6:15.
Yeah, pretty much.
pretty much.
Okay, jump. Throw balls. Let's go.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's probably like truly every team at the adult level. Like I know back when I first started making the teams, we'd have mandatory contingent practices, and now it's like, if you can make it, that's great. Like if not, we'll see you at provincials. Because lives are so busy, and I think we all have such a passion for the game, and we have such a drive and a want to do it, but at the same time, it's one piece of our very busy lives. A lot of people have kids that they're also doing things with. Not only are we practicing for the Open, but like realistically, if I didn't get into practice for the Open, I have 16 games of Masters this weekend I can use as practice, and another 10 games next weekend at a tournament I can use as practice. Like we're all playing so many other things that it gets to a point that like we told our coach, let's not worry so much about the practice, and let's just try to find a night to go for dinner. Like let's do that instead, because we all committed to throwing balls on our own and doing things that we need to do like for the lane prep. But for us, we had to prioritize, did we want to practice a lineup, or did we want to practice hanging out and laughing and getting together and doing something together, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's always such a
Crazy
balance.
times, all the things that we do to dedicate ourselves to this sport.
Right.
I don't think anyone will fully understand the sacrifice that it takes.
Nope,
Yeah.
not at all.
Literally just
so
listening
many.
to then, like, I almost take it for granted sometimes, like thinking about going to a nationals. Oh, it's another nationals, or thinking about traveling to somewhere in the country. Like all the things that we do to get
To that point.
just to compete.
Yeah.
Holy crap, we're all rock stars, man. Like, we're superheroes.
The journey is long.
Oh
The
yeah.
journey-
It is, yeah.
The journey is long. And for some teams that qualify back in February, the journey feels a lot waiting.
It's like a marathon.
It's like a marathon.
5-year marathon.
But then again, we already normally we start to practice like when leagues end, but we already have some people that are eager on the team to start practices. So we're off to a good start. It's good when someone's eager.
It's kind of a relief too. Like it's over with. You've made the team. You know you're going, right? Where we're just like in Alberta, we're qualifying just to make our zone team really at the end of January, and you guys are almost done. So we're kind of gearing up for the next thing. But you guys already know what the next thing is, because which is very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Well-
I think like a lot of people like are doing it Easter weekend.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think anybody who has not qualified their national
Yep.
people yet. They will be done by Easter Sunday. Like I'm pretty sure that the rest of the country is done.
You guys
after
just
6
sit
months.
back and watch the stats across the country.
That's what I do every
From one stream to another.
yeah, live
happening.
stream here, live stream there, and who
Yeah.
knows what to watch.
Yeah,
The
there's
best thing
probably
that ever
going to
happened
be.
moving to Newfoundland was exactly that, going from bowling the same time to being like, I just get
Just
to
gonna
watch all
watch.
of them.
From the
And there's-
comfort of your couch.
And there's
Yeah.
probably like 3, I would say, live streams that'll be happening that weekend. I'm sure Ontario will have some live streams going.
Yep.
Alberta has 5-Pin Universe coming out and live streaming
Yeah.
down here. So
BC usually has them going.
BC, so
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, like I'll have like my phone, my laptop, my TV. Come on.
your turkey dinner,
So-
like
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there on my break from work, just like wait, I have 15 minutes, quick.
Yeah, who am I gonna
Laughing at
bowl
Where's
with?
everybody
Who am I
else?
gonna bowl again?
Stuffing our face.
amazing. Well, hopefully your Easter weekend is very relaxing, watching everything kind of unraveling around the country, and looking forward to potentially joining you, potentially watching. Who knows what's going to happen down there? But we,
I'll see you guys.
yeah, Megan will for sure see you guys
Yes.
in a few months in Newfoundland.
The journey is not long for me. It's 15 minutes down the road.
That is nice.
I you, Megan.
But thank you, ladies, for taking some time tonight to join us and chat with us. And congratulations again. Good luck on the rest of your season and the warm-ups and the practices as you're getting ready for nationals. And good luck at nationals.
Well, thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
No
having
worries.
us.
Thanks so
Congratulations
much.
again.
Bye.
Great to see
Bye,
you guys.
guys.
Bye.
I always love the energy on the Quebec team. Like they're so
Oh,
Yeah.
they're the best.
fiery.
My like cheeks are like sore from
I
smiling.
know.
Yeah, like they're just, you can just tell that they've like played together. They trust each other. They've like, they're solid.
That's big.
Right?
That's really big, actually. If you think.
huge.
It's like a really big advantage.
It's
When I tell you I
huge.
was ready to break down a wall or something watching that step ladder, I was ready to go. I could feel all
I
of
had
the
not
energy.
seen that. So how
It was
close
great.
was it? Like it was 2 pins, but what was the score? Do you remember? Was it
I don't
high
remember the score. I
scoring?
know that there were a lot of strikes though.
Yeah, like I feel like now
Wow.
that you say that, I feel like I did catch it and it was like a pretty high scoring match and it was like ball for ball, back and forth, back and forth.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And the way it should be, really.
Yeah.
Very
way,
cool.
way better than a blowout. Like it just, that's what you want
Yeah.
to see, especially in a final. We're going to go a little bit farther east and bring in some players who are probably pretty close to Miss Megan here. We'll bring in some of our Newfoundland team. Hello, Karen and Nicole.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
ladies.
Hello.
How are things going?
Not bad. Not bad. No.
Okay.
no.
So you
Made
guys,
it home safe and sound, which is great.
Yes.
For anyone who isn't aware, the Nationals are here in St. John's, which is where both Nicole and Karen live. The Provincials were on the other side of the island in Corner Brook. So they actually had to travel a lot farther to go
Oh,
to
yeah.
Provincials than they're going to have to travel to go to Nationals.
How far is that, Corner Brook from St. John's?
That's about a 7-hour drive if you don't
Oh,
stop
wow.
very long for lunch.
If you're not
Yeah.
allowed stops. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it depends on the speed you're traveling. It could be 6 hours, it could be 9 hours. It's somewhere in that general
Yeah.
vicinity.
and it depends on like what the snow is doing that day and like what
There was a
roads
snowstorm
are
on our
like.
way back,
Of course
so.
there was. Of course there was. So let's start. Why don't we start with you just letting us know like who's on your team, like who's kind of the newbies, who's the seasoned vets, what's going on with the team this year?
Well, it's myself and Nicole, and then our teammate from, because we both bowled mixed as well.
Mhm.
So our teammate Don Osmond, Dono.
Mhm.
And then there's 3 girls from Corner Brook. Keisha Brown, who played on the mixed at Nationals last year.
Yeah.
Tina Baddist, who is well known. and as well as who am I missing? Oh my God. Oh,
Michelle.
Michelle
yeah.
O'Reilly. Yeah.
Nice. So kind of a mix this year of St. John's Corner Book.
Yeah.
Have all of them been to nationals before?
Yeah, we don't have
Any-
any rookies.
No rookies.
Yeah, because I think
Wow.
Keisha was the
Keisha
only
went to
rookie,
mix
and she was
last
the rookie
year. I guess
last
I didn't
year.
know about anyone else because I've never bowled with anyone on our team
Right.
except I bowled with Dawn and Karen this year at provincials for our
Right.
mix.
Yeah. So why
It's
don't you
definitely
talk
a
little
new
bit-
mix.
Yeah, a little bit about what provincials kind of look like. In the past, Newfoundland ladies have usually known their team back in like November. They do just like a roll off for the ladies, and then only the mixed and the men go to provincials. Tell us a little bit about what this year kind of looked like for your provincial level.
You can go ahead, good hole.
Okay. Yeah, it was a bit different this year. Ladies roll off took place at the same time as our singles roll off, which would have been the Wednesday before mix started competing on Thursday. So unlike other years where you would bowl for the ladies roll off and anyone that didn't bowl ladies or anyone that didn't qualify for the ladies team would go back to their zones and then play for mixed, this year there were people I think that bowled for the ladies or for singles that weren't on a mixed team, but I would say the majority of the ladies out there were also bowling mixed at the same time,
Okay.
which is
So
a bit
you
of a
had-
different scenario.
Yeah. So you had all of the ladies, like if they were bowling on the mixed teams or if they weren't, they could come play the ladies roll off at the beginning of the event. So that ladies team was qualified by the end of Wednesday. And then
Yeah.
you went back to your mixed teams to play with them. And then I'm
Yeah.
assuming if your mixed team was the one that also made it to nationals, they would bring in subs as like the females on that team.
Yeah, it would be replaced by,
Okay.
I think it would be the highest qualifying average from provincials that
Yeah, I
weren't
think it's
weren't
highest
already
average
on
provincial.
a team.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't quote me on that though.
Yeah.
That's what
No,
I was
was there-
told too. Yeah.
Okay.
Was there anyone who made the ladies team that was on the winning mixed team?
No, not
Okay,
this
so
year.
it worked out pretty well this year then that they didn't
Yeah.
have to bring in any of like the subs or anything like that. Okay.
It's actually
definitely
kind
would
of
have been
crazy
interesting.
thinking about it because the odds of it happening was very, very high.
Very- yeah.
And like Courtney Lucas won singles,
Mhm.
like is just the singles representative. All of the women on the women's team, just women's, and everybody that won on the mixed team are just the
Just
mix.
mixed.
So I have no
Oh.
idea how it worked out
Okay.
where everybody like ended up in their own little divisions.
divisions.
But yeah,
Because Courtney was also playing on a mixed team, was she not?
she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there would have been the potential that if her team won, she'd be playing mixed and singles.
Well, she'd have to choose.
She'd have to choose,
Yeah,
yeah.
because at nationals you can't bowl both.
Right. You can only bowl ladies and singles, not mixed.
But
and
they
singles.
would have to replace her off her team then.
Yeah, because they often play the mixed division at the same time as the singles division.
When do they do the step ladder then of the singles?
We do it right after
Immediately.
qualifying's
Wednesday.
over. That
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Okay, so
Okay,
she
so
she
you-
would have known, like she would have known that she was the
Yeah,
singles
yeah.
champion, and then okay, and then how many games do you guys play for the Wednesday? I guess.
So it's a
Play
10-game roll off
We
Oh,
yeah,
10
it's 10
games.
games
Yeah.
and then step ladders
for the
four or
singles
five,
afterwards.
depending on
Was
Yeah.
it top 4 mixed step ladder?
top 5.
Top 5. Okay. Wow. There's so many moving parts to that. Like,
Yeah.
It was a hectic weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like bowling 13 games Wednesday before you even pick up a ball for
for the
mix.
team event.
Yeah,
It was a lot.
it's a lot.
What? Were there any mixed team players, like mixed team ladies, that opted not to play in the ladies qualifier? Like,
Yes.
is that an option that you could just choose?
Hmm.
I don't want to play in the
Yes.
ladies team qualifier. I want to only do the mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could also do, even though the singles and the ladies roll off, the same scores were used for both. You, besides me and Dawn for the singles, I think the other 4 lady singles were not bowling for the ladies team. They were just bowling singles.
Tina was also doing
Okay.
both, I think.
Oh, yeah. And Tina, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of could choose, like, I want to play for singles, I want to play for ladies team and singles, or I just want to play for mixed team. So you kind of had like
Wow.
a choice.
Yeah,
like
like
a
I
menu.
chose
I
not
think
to
it's,
go
it's really
singles.
cool.
It's very,
format.
very different than
Yeah.
Yeah.
however we've done it in the past.
It's kind of
Newfoundland is in a very unique situation where anyone who's been to Newfoundland or seen our provincials, like we have so many men. It is unbelievable.
yeah.
And very, very talented men. We also have insanely talented women. We just don't have very many
The
of them.
depth.
There were
Yeah.
a few.
So
Yeah.
we don't really have the option to put together a ton of teams.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of creative ways to try and like increase participation while still being able to get, you know, some form of competition. Because I know for several years there was not even a roll off. There was
Yeah.
one women's team, and if you showed up at that
You basically
zone
made
for
it.
that women's team, that was the team, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of, you know, trial and error, see what we can do to work to kind of increase participation wherever we can. And
Yeah.
this one was definitely a different one.
Well, in a way, I kind of like it because like you have the option of if you're somebody who's like, I thrive in a team environment, I don't even want like to have the pressure of thinking about a singles thing. You can go try out for the ladies team and then you have the mixed team or whatever. If you're
That was
someone
me.
who's like, yeah, if you're someone who's like, I am singles focused, that's my goal, that's my focus, that's where I thrive. You can be like, whatever about the team, that's not my jam right now, and put your energy and focus into one thing and just be the singles. If you're someone who's like, I want to conserve my energy and give my mixed team like the best version of me that is rested and refreshed and ready, I'm just going to bypass that. Like you can kind of pick and choose what works for you and what tailors to your bowling, which is unique because like we don't have that out here. It's like if you're top 3, you are now singles and team. You have to play the singles qualifier. You like it's
Well, there's no other province who's running
no
like they are.
all of these things. Yeah,
No,
it's interesting.
And the options, I think, is really something that you could think about.
Yeah,
To your point, right? And where do you want to thrive, even based on where your game is at,
right.
what you've been working on, or
What
you
your
have other
preference
personal
is.
things go. Yeah. And
Yeah.
you still get to enjoy it all, which is great.
Yeah. So with half your team being from Corner Brook and half your team being from St. John's and a 7-hour on the best of days drive between you, like what does that kind of look like for bringing the team together, getting everybody on the same page, practices, team get together? Like, do you have any kind of thoughts of what that's going to look like over the next couple months?
I know I'm not going back to Corner Brook before nationals.
That's off limits. Okay. So team bonding in
said it.
St. John's.
So I know that just in chatting with a few of them, like I think they might be in town, like I say in town, but in St. John's sometime between now and then. I know I was talking to Michelle. She
Okay.
said, yeah, I'm going to be in. So I said, like, you know, just let us know when we can hang out or go throw balls or something. But I think it's going to be like the 3 of us kind of get together, and then the 3 of them will get together, and maybe we'll do like something virtual along the way. Who knows?
Yeah. FaceTime each other in from practices at different bowling alleys or something.
Right.
It's it's truly like it's interesting because different provinces have different sets of challenges and different things that benefit them, right? Like some provinces have an all-star team. That can be a big benefit because you're pulling from a big pool of people. But then you also might run into the fact that they're so spread out that you can't even really get them together before the event. Whereas like other provinces qualify in the city. So it's like we bowl in the same leagues as the people who are on our teams every week. We see them all the time, right? But it's like a different set of positives and negatives for both situation, really.
Yeah.
It's definitely different this year. Like any of the other years that I've bowled ladies, I see all the ladies all the time, not just at the lanes, but like outside of the lanes. So it'll definitely be a bit of a different experience this year, but I think it'll be fun and it'll be interesting to like get to know some new faces,
Yeah.
get to know some new bowlers.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Another question I had was, who did you pick as coach?
But that's not finalized yet.
Oh.
There's a couple
Okay.
of names being passed around,
Yeah.
but we haven't like officially named a coach
Pick
yet.
someone yet. Okay. Fair.
I was like, I guess it's only been, for some reason, it feels like it's been like weeks,
Yeah.
but I was like, that was like 4 days ago.
Yeah,
I
true.
know.
Not even. Not
My
even.
voice is still not even back. Like,
We're in
I
that
feel like
time
I
of the
was
year that one
just
day
waking up in
feels
that
like a
hotel room.
month.
Time means nothing, right?
Yeah.
I thought that we did our last podcast like last week, and I'm like, oh, great,
We're
it's
back.
time again. I have no idea, no concept of time now.
Yeah.
And you were so sick the last one. You're not sick today. So I don't know how you made that last podcast, Megan, with how sick you were.
It wasn't
Yeah.
great. It
No.
wasn't great, guys.
You guys definitely have some time to be able to think about who that coach is going to be. And I'm sure it will be a great choice, regardless of who you pick. You guys have some great coaches out there. So,
Yeah.
There's lots of great options. So
yeah.
With nationals being at home in Newfoundland, how are you guys
Mhm.
feeling about being the
Home soil?
home soil, home team?
I'm excited
Yeah.
about it. I haven't played at home before, so
Wow.
it's kind
The
of
last
that's
time
exciting.
Open Nationals was in Newfoundland. The Newfoundland ladies team won
yeah.
gold medal. I remember
Good
that. I
impact.
still remember Courtney throwing that ball in 10 and just like going wild. So
Yeah. I think I'm excited for it to be back here again. Obviously, I don't think anything will top that experience being like my rookie year. Winning gold at home is like
Mhm.
the best thing that could
Your
have ever
rookie
happened.
year, I keep forgetting that. Oh my
Mhm.
god.
It was 4 of our rookie years.
That's
yeah.
wild.
You guys were
That
all
wasn't-
babies.
Yeah.
We were
Speaking of rookie
But-
years, we asked the Quebec team, Karen, what was your rookie year for the Open?
2008
In
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Okay.
Yeah, on a mixed team. That's the only Open I've actually been to. I've bowled Masters a bunch, but not the Open.
Not the Open.
And like I kind of took a hiatus for a while once my second son was born.
Yeah.
And it's only just the last couple of years that I've really like gotten back into throwing
into it.
tournaments and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone, if you're watching, put in the comments. Where was your first nationals? When was it? I'm really interested now. Drop it
Drop it now.
right now.
Do it now. Yeah, it's definitely a different feeling playing at home. Like it just, as much as it's the same tournament, the same event, all the other things are the same, the variables are the same. There's a very, very different feeling to playing on your own province and having some of your family and friends just be able to pop into the lanes, and then it magnifies even more when you win in your own province. Like it just, that feeling is so different than other wins.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to like having my own children come and see, because like they've seen Brad bowl like a billion times at nationals, but this is only like it's been a decade since I've played a nationals, so like they haven't had an opportunity to see that. So like I'm really excited for that part of it. A little bit nervous too because I don't want to mess it up, but
And the kids get to watch mom and dad at nationals.
that's right.
Very
That's
cool.
right.
Exciting.
Yeah.
2 for
I
1.
know.
His
I know.
Brad's men's team also made it through, correct?
Yes,
They did.
Amazing.
they sure did. Not
Yeah.
without a bit of drama first, but you know, they so it was like a double life situation.
Knockout, yeah.
And they lost the first game. So
Oh, so
And then
it
the-
was
and it
onto
was-
the fir-
it
and then
was-
it went
and then
down
the
to
second
and
game was like getting a little bit out of hand in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it was like, nope.
They were like,
And
not
they turned it
today.
around.
not doing this.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
today.
I think
There
it
was
was maybe
a-
like the 5th frame or something. I was like, oh man, like this is dicey, and then
Yeah.
they turned up the heat. But
Yeah, there was a moment in the 6th frame when Brad got up and threw a strike, and then he wouldn't clap anyone's hand because he was just so mad in the moment. And I was like, okay, they won. It's fine. Like I've watched this man throw that many bowling balls that like I know it's okay.
Yeah, we're good now. We're good.
Yeah. And then like it was just like lights out from there. Like everybody just started throwing strikes. It was wild.
Something clicked.
They wanted
Cool.
it. They wanted it bad.
they dropped it, much like everyone in the comments. Yes.
Yeah, we have Masters
Fantastic.
Lots of
2015, Gatineau, We have 1990 Hamilton Open, 1989 Edmonton Masters, 2025 Masters, Youth Challenge 2000 in Winnipeg. Lots of.
And Chris Ledrew's first Open Nationals is 2026 in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
I know. Exciting times.
Little rookie. Well, thank you ladies so much for coming on and just giving us a little rundown. Things were definitely different out there this year with the format. So it was kind of nice to have you on to figure out exactly all of the ins and outs of it. And looking forward to watching you guys compete on home soil. Always a fun time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's great.
We'll
Proud
talk
of
to
you
you
guys.
guys soon. Yeah,
See you
Megan's
soon,
like,
Megan,
I
I'm
just love
sure.
this.
I mean, I guess I'll make the trip to cheer you on at Nationals.
I mean, I'm sure I'll see you before then. But
True.
Also that. Have a great night, ladies.
Congratulations,
having us.
ladies.
you.
Congrats again.
All right. Yeah, your face the whole time, just like I'm so
I know,
proud
I'm
of the
just
little
like-
Newfoundland team.
I just love celebrating people. I don't know. It just makes me so happy.
Yeah, it makes us
Like,
very happy
My
too
poor
to
little
celebrate
cheeks.
people.
I'm gonna need a little massage after this.
Massage.
A little massage after this. Yeah, fair.
A 90-minute massage would be great right now, Trace.
It was
Right here.
great.
Right here.
Well, Tracy and I also enjoy celebrating people, and our
We
other
certainly do.
co-host doesn't exactly know who our special guest is right now, but we're gonna bring her in really quick here. Megan, welcome to our
Megan.
show.
Oh my God. Hi, guys.
Our
Thank you so
special
much for having
guest.
me on.
I literally sent them both a itinerary of what was happening and like a schedule of what's happening on the show. And all I put was special surprise guest. Our special surprise guest is Megan Gallicano, elite
Oh my
female
God.
player of the year
Yes.
for Newfoundland. Congratulations.
Thanks, buddies.
Yeah. This is so exciting.
Elite Female of the Year. Megan, tell us how you felt after that announcement.
It was an honor, as always. It's kind of weird seeing everything written out all in one little blurb that I'm like, wow. Like I've almost forgotten that these things have taken place. So it was kind of a nice little moment to reminisce. And yeah, it fills me with a lot of pride. A lot of
Yeah.
pride.
Absolutely.
For those that don't know, so Megan represented Newfoundland Open Ladies team. She also won the singles title in both won the ladies singles title in both events. Open singles qualifying, rolled an 11:29 triple in her last 3 games, which had a 440 in there. Masters earned a bronze medal and rolled the top average in the division, being named to the Team Canada, which is like the new all-star team for the Masters. And then at the Open, she was the anchor for the ladies team, getting a silver medal, and then followed that up with climbing the stepladder. It was unreal to watch to end up with the gold medal, making all-star, 255 average at Open, 261 average at Masters, like an incredible season. I know for me watching your season, like the climb of the stepladder for Open singles was the tip of the iceberg. It was so incredible to watch, and just like every game you could just see the intensity building and the drive. And it was probably game 3 of the stepladder. I'm like, she's not losing. Like there's no way. You can just see it all over your body. You were like dialed in.
So here's a fun fact that I don't know that a whole lot of people know. When we were warming up that morning, we were on lanes 1 and 2 warming up, and I looked at my coach, Andrew, and I said, I feel like I've never bowled a day in my life. I can't throw the ball. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like I said to him, I was like, I have never felt so like I don't know what I'm doing. I can't hold on to the ball. Like, am I even going to be able to bowl today? What is happening? And I take everything kind of in stride and laugh off the good, laugh off the bad. Like there's not really anything. And there was a part of me that was angry. I was just really angry for no reason. And I was like, to hell with all of this. And it was like, I went like this, and we just about to walk into the very first match of the team. And it was like, I was like, not today, not today.
I will not.
Yeah. I was like, this ain't happening today. I'm figuring it out. And I have no idea what happened, but I just went off into like a little la land, because even when I'm bowling, I'm not usually that animated, I guess. Like I might throw like a fist pump in one big shot, but I'm usually pretty calm, cool, collected. And
you were not.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
There was a couple like 2 lane over, like, yeah, like just
like I don't know. There was like I don't know, inhabited by a creature of some sort. I don't know. It wasn't me.
It was definitely something to watch, and like being there in person was amazing to be able to watch you do that. Especially after like playing against you all week. Like in the team division, we met up multiple times on the lane. So just to see from beginning to end, right? Like I can't even imagine after playing team and singles qualifyings and then team step ladder, and then to go into that and still have that kind of intensity is wild.
Yeah, the week prior, I didn't even know if I was going to nationals. I was painfully ill, like couldn't get out of bed, was like going to the hospital ill, and I was like, I don't think I can go, guys. Like this is bad, but like I don't think I can go. And I was on the plane like, this is going to be the worst week of all time. I feel like my body's 100 pounds more than it is. This is bad. And I don't know. Like I said, I think I was just inhabited by
dialed in
some demon, maybe. I don't know.
Demon.
It is
Have you
interesting
seen
though, like when
some of the like stills? There was some like demon energy going on for sure.
we won't meme any of those at all. It is amazing though when you can get into like such a focus that you don't even really know what's happening. You are just in full gear.
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah,
It
very
was
cool.
something.
So you are one of the ones who does a lot of the graphics and stuff for the Newfoundland 5-pin, correct?
Yes.
Did
I'm
you
not
create-
currently,
Okay.
but I do have like they have all of my designs. So
Okay.
they do.
I wasn't sure if you had to make your own poster or if this was like
No.
a surprise to you. Did you know this was coming ahead of time, or did you?
They sent us an email like a week or so prior, being like, congratulations, like here's when you can expect to have it posted,
this post? Yeah.
everything like that. And we have a really lovely banquet at our provincials in Newfoundland, and we make it like a celebration. So it is all obviously the open, but we celebrate our Hall of Fame inductees are the same time. We do all of our of the years, and they bring us into the banquet, which is really nice. Unfortunately, the banquet was in Corner Brook this year, so a little bit too far for me to travel this year. But yeah, it's a really lovely event, and nice to be able to honor all of the athletes and their accomplishments the year prior. We have so many talented people in Newfoundland. It's nice to have an opportunity to just celebrate them.
Yeah.
And I'm very, very honored to be a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I really like how you guys take the time to recognize that stuff from the previous season. Like to not just put it out there on Facebook and be like, oh, congratulations, that's great. But like to actually take time in person when everyone's together to honor your peers and celebrate your peers is just such a special thing to kind of bring the community together and bring Corner Brooks and St. John's, right? Like it's so spread out, but to be able to come together for moments like that just bonds the community so well.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's one of the things that I love the most about the community moving here is that they've always celebrated those. I don't want to say small wins because they're not small wins. They're all big wins.
They're big, yeah.
But they celebrate like the accomplishments of their athletes, and it's just such a beautiful tradition. And I love it. I really do.
Well, I think too, like once an event like that happens, it's a moment in time, and
you get about a week and then it kind of wears off, and then it's kind of out of sight, out of mind for a while. And I love that this just sort of comes back the following year, where they celebrate the accomplishment, because it's a reminder that it is a very big deal. And the way that the association does it, I think is beautiful.
Yeah.
You've nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Because like, I don't forget, but like it's not in the forefront of my mind, right?
Yeah.
So like when I see that, I'm like, oh right, like I did do that. That's something that I should be really proud of. Oh right, I did do that as well. Like I forgot about the 11:29 triple. Genuinely, I was like, oh right, I forgot that I did that.
I did that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's an opportunity to celebrate the community, and like you said, it's a reminder of, you know, all of the things that we accomplished. And like we were talking earlier in the episode, the dedication and the time that it takes to get to that point. It's not often celebrated, and nobody really sees all of the work behind the scenes. So to have even just a small little Facebook post, it's not just that, but even just a small little Facebook post to be like, you know, you should be really proud of this is really beautiful. And I think it allows us to have a moment to celebrate things that we should be celebrating.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
We've been so trained to not celebrate our wins. So here's the time to change that.
I think we've always been talking about on this show, like, you know, you start out like at the beginning of this, we were off camera and we were talking about Katie, who took, you know, 5 years off the sport, and she was averaging 185. Yes, that's right. Our Katie was averaging 185. And how long it took for her to like get back to where she wanted to be. She was investing, she was committing. We've seen that for, you know, quite some time from her. But, you know, Megan, we've seen you in action for a really long time. We've talked on this show where we've had you on the show where you faced some hurdles. We've talked about that. But the reason this show is here is to kind of talk about these things, because people can have their own individual goals, whatever they may be, whatever you're striving for, right? It can be at the top of the mountain where you're averaging, you know, premium. It could be you just want to average 200. It could be you just want to be consistent. It could be whatever it is. Yeah. But I think what is so amazing to me when we have all these women on, including yourself, Megan, is when you've had these hurdles and you've had these ebb and flows. We talk about this, how hard it is when you are constantly striving to be the best. It's really difficult, especially when you're not at the top of the game. If you've been on the top of the game, you've come down, and it's this up and down battle that we have internally, mentally. It's exhausting. It is absolutely exhausting. So I think, you know what? Congratulations. 2025 was a beautiful year for Megan, and you worked hard for it, and all of the things clicked because they were supposed to click. All of that hard work clicked.
Yeah. And like when I went up in the 10th frame and I knew I had to hit like a pin, I don't really get nervous when I'm bowling. And that was the very first time that I ever felt, and I don't even want to say nervous, but it was like I could feel the weight of every single thing that I've done in the past few years to get back to the game. You know, I felt the weight of every session at the gym. I felt the weight of every physio session. I felt the weight of every therapy session. And in that moment, I was like, I never thought I was going to get to do this ever. And to have this ball in my hand, knowing that like I can be a national champion right now. Yeah. And I let go of the ball and I saw it going right for the middle and knew that it was it. And like, I've seen the video 100 times and I remember exactly how it felt. And I was like, did this actually just happen? Like I did it. I conquered that mountain, right? Like all of those things to get back there. It like, and then the flood just came. So I was like, oh my God, I did all of that. That was so much work.
But think about all that therapy.
It was really
the mental work that you put in as well, right? Like the mental work was unbelievable. You believed in yourself.
You guys are the cutest.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Very proud
This is
of
why I
you.
love like seeing, I don't even like calling them comeback stories, but like the amount of things that people overcome, like we're so much stronger than we give ourselves credit for. We see it all across the country. I see posts about people making their way back to bowling after whatever it may be, an injury, you know, having a child, you know, moving, whatever it may be. Like you're overcoming so many challenges, and the things that you have to sacrifice in order to be at that top level is so underestimated. Like people do not realize the sacrifice. So it might not be, you know, a big old national championship. It might not be, you know, awards through the wazoo, but we need to celebrate all of those small things because all of those small little things build up to really big things.
Yeah.
Really big things.
Very well said. Yeah.
You guys are the cutest.
Amazing.
I was like, oh crap, I feel so underprepared. Who is our special guest? I don't have any like anything.
You set it up so well when you're like, we love to celebrate success. I'm like, yeah, we do. Bye. Get up.
Okay, I'm trying to get better at celebrating my own success. I'm trying really hard.
It is not easy.
It's not easy. That's probably one of the hardest things is like, I think we all are so good at pumping everybody else up, but sometimes it's so hard to pump ourselves up and to like give ourselves the kudos and the like time to even just think about all the things that we have done and accomplished. And I know I'm the worst for it. So it's
everyone go to therapy. They can work on that.
they will help you.
Do it therapy right now.
Yeah.
But you know, the crazy thing is like the like you're passing on the baton, right? Like even if this podcast can inspire the next 2026 champion, that's pretty cool. That's part of the legacy, right? And you know, we're talking about it. We're right in that moment. We're about to hit provincials. We're about to hit national events. We're going to be celebrating a lot of people in the next few months.
Yeah,
there's a lot of big moments coming up.
Yeah.
Makes me feel a little bit better about not bowling this year because I actually get to be here to celebrate everyone.
You still get to celebrate all the big moments. I
still get to be here.
Amazing. Well, as we are getting,
thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah.
As we are getting into the next podcast, will be April 15th. By that point in time, we'll know who's going to Masters Nationals. We'll know who's going to Open Nationals from around the country. Like there will be lots of amazing things. We've already had chats about what the next couple shows will look like, and we have some amazing ideas of what some of that will be. So looking forward to celebrating all of those things with everybody. So
I love it. For now, I'm going to go and get a good little massage of these cheeks.
Massage. Yeah.
Every time after this podcast, I literally got to go do some.
My cheeks hurt from smiling.
Amazing. A lovely podcast. Thanks for organizing, Katie.
Yeah, of course. Good luck to everybody playing in all of their events in the next couple weeks, and looking forward to hearing all of your successes. Have a great night, everyone.
We'll see you all next time.